Hey everyone, welcome back to Fantasy Theory. Today I wanted to do sort of a half fanfiction, half scenario based video on what if the Fox X-Men fought Disney's MCU Avengers. This question has been a long-standing question for years now. It really comes up to preference, who you like more. I tend to lean more towards the MCU Avengers, but I'm going to keep it fair in certain scenarios. Let me know what you like more, X-Men or Avengers. First I want to list some X-Men characters, and then I want to list some Avengers characters. Main components right now, the main people, really. Not if we were to name everybody, we'd be here for an entire day. X-Men, you have Wolverine, Cyclops, Beast, Jean Grey, Storm, Professor X, Nightcrawler, Quicksilver, Emma Frost, Gambit, Havoc, and Banshee. I could also name Magneto and Mystique, and do we dare put Deadpool here? Some MCU Avengers, of course Iron Man, Cap, and Thor, the big three, but then you got Spider-Man, Loki, Hulk, Black Widow, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Hawkeye, Ant-Man, Vision, War Machine, Nick Fury, and of course you could add the villain like Thanos, if we're gonna add Magneto over there. But from my understanding, Magneto's kind of like an anti-hero, could be bad, could be good. It really all depends on what mood he's in. Now, where exactly would we put the Scarlet Witch is another big question. I put Quicksilver in the X-Men group because I feel like they used him more and better rather than the MCU version. And going off that logic, I would have to put Wanda in the MCU group, right? I also want to point out that this may eventually happen in future MCU movies. I believe Secret Wars may be something like this. Might not exactly be X-Men against Avengers, but we will see some big battle with all past and present Marvel comic characters. Imagining a scenario where the Fox X-Men characters clash with the MCU Avengers would involve numerous dynamics, considering the distinct tones, histories, and power levels of the two cinematic universes. Let's jump into what the crossover might look like. We have the setup. The incident could involve a multiversal disruption, causing the X-Men from Fox's universe to spill into the MCU. The Avengers, always vigilant, noticed these new and powerful mutants appearing, sparking tension and curiosity. We've already seen something like this in Spider-Man No Way Home. There would be a huge power struggle between the X-Men and the Avengers. The Avengers, already being Earth's mightiest heroes, may either welcome or be cautious around the mutants. Then we have some leadership dynamics. Professor Charles Xavier would likely find common ground with figures like Tony Stark and Steve Rogers, sharing a vision of protecting humanity. However, the clash of personalities between Magneto and the likes of Stark and Thor could create immediate tension. With so many big personalities coming together, this could be a disaster waiting to happen. The Mutant Registration Act. The introduction of mutants can reignite discussions about the Sokovia Accords, with some advocating for a Mutant Registration Act. The X-Men's existence challenges the Avengers' monopoly on powered individuals, leading to ideological clashes. There's going to be some power dynamics. The X-Men brings a variety of powers to the table. Magneto's control over magnetism, Jean Grey's telepathy and telekinesis, Wolverine's claws, and Cyclops' optic blast all add a new dimension to battles against the Avengers. While the Avengers would bring technology, the power of gods, and the super soldier serum. A scenario I see could be a mutant racism. The MCU, with its history of human-mutant tension in series like The Gifted, might explore deeper tissue of mutant racism and prejudice. This could be a focal point, with characters like Beast, Nightcrawler, and Storm facing discrimination. Characters like Captain America may come to their aid in this scenario, but the damage may already be done by the public. There will be some personal connections. Characters with shared histories, such as Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, might experience emotional conflicts. The revelation of Wanda's mutant heritage could open a dialogue about the origins of powers in the MCU. That's where it becomes a little confusing on where you can actually put the Scarlet Witch, but I will stick with her being more of an MCU character than an X-Men character as of now. We don't know what the future holds in the MCU, but as of now, we'll do that. As we saw in WandaVision, we did have the actor who played Quicksilver in the Fox X-Men come in there, so who knows? There will be some time travel shenanigans. If characters like Cable are involved, time travel elements could further complicate the narrative. The Avengers may have to navigate alternate timelines, introducing the idea of a multiverse and setting up a future MCU storylines. The Avengers have played with time travel like in the movie Endgame, but how will they feel about someone like Cable coming in who could do it freely? Time travel is already so confusing, so I'm not sure how the Avengers would be able to handle it. And then MCU villains, seeing the chaos, might try to capitalize on the situation. Characters like Thanos, seeing the potential of Phoenix Force and Jean Grey, might attempt to form alliances with mutant extremists, creating a multi-front conflict. Would the villains even band together, causing the X-Men and the Avengers to team up against a common foe? Technological Marvel versus mutant powers. The clash between Tony Stark's advanced technology and the raw mutant powers of the X-Men would be a visual masterpiece. Stark and Beast might engage in a battle of intellect, creating a subplot exploring the boundaries of science and and mutation. There's going to be a global impact. The X-Men with their global perspective might bring a more international focus on the MCU. Storm's connection in Africa, Wolverine's Canadian ties, and Colossus's Russian origin could open up new storylines and locations. In the sprawling narrative, the clash between the Fox X-Men and the MCU Avengers would not only be a battle of powers, but also a clash of ideologies, histories, and the very nature of superpowered beings in their respective universe. The outcome would likely reshape the fabric of both the cinematic universe and set the stage for a new era of storytelling. Some more specific scenarios I want to get into: the political intrigue and global threats. With the X-Men's presence being known, governments around the world react differently. Some see them as saviors, while others fear the mutants. Professor Xavier would work with Nick Fury to create a global initiative that includes both mutants and enhanced humans. The Avengers initially struggled to trust the X-Men, but facing a common threat, they reluctantly joined forces. A new mutant antagonist, Exodus, emerges, threatening to unleash a devastating global event. The combined might of the X-Men and the Avengers is required to stop it. Throughout the story, political tensions rise, with some nations attempting to weaponize mutants, leading to internal conflicts within the United Hero Front. Another scenario: cosmic confrontation. The arrival of the X-Men coincide with the discovery of a rift in the fabric of reality. Both teams investigate only to find themselves in a cosmic battleground. The Phoenix Force, drawn to the vast array of powers, manifests and begins to warp reality itself. As the X-Men and Avengers navigate this surreal landscape, they encounter alternate versions of themselves, showcasing the multiverse's vast possibilities. With cosmic entities like the Living Tribunal and the Watcher making appearances, the heroes must find a way to restore balance before the entire multiverse collapses. We have Secret Wars. Doctor Doom, or in the MCU's case, as of now, Kang, have observed the arrival of the X-Men, seizing the opportunity to pit mutants and Avengers against each other. Using advanced technology and mystical artifacts, Doom or Kang transports both teams to Battleworld, recreating the Secret Wars scenario. As the heroes battle, they discover Doom or Kang's manipulations and unite against them. Magneto, recognizing the threat Doom poses to both mutants and humanities, poses to both mutants and humanities, makes a surprising alliance with Captain America, who went against Doom's plans. The fallout from Battleworld reshapes alliances and perspectives, leading to lasting consequences. The Legacy Virus. A mysterious mutant virus begins spreading, affecting mutants worldwide. The X-Men, led by Beast and Jean Grey, work tirelessly to find a cure. The Avengers, initially cautious, offer their assistance. However, the virus proves to be a deliberate act by Mr. Sinister, who seeks to eliminate the mutant population. The stories become a race against time as the heroes work together to stop Sinister and find a cure. Along the way, personal connections develop with characters like Rogue and Captain Marvel discovering their shared histories. The resolution sparks discussions about coexistence and the responsibilities of those with extraordinary powers. For all my Secret Invasion fans, we have the Skrull Invasion 2.0. As the X-Men settle into the MCU, a new Skrull invasion begins. The Skrull, having observed the chaos caused by the X-Men's arrival, attempt to infiltrate both mutant and human societies. The heroes must navigate through a complex web of deceit, leading to the mistrust with their own ranks. The shape-shifting nature of the Skrulls creates moments of tension as characters question the true identities of their allies. The final battle against the Skrulls requires a delicate balance of trust and teamwork, leading to a newfound understanding between mutants and Avengers. These scenarios offer a glimpse into the possibilities that could unfold if the Fox X-Men and the MCU Avengers were to collide in a crossover event. Each scenario weaves together elements of political intrigue, cosmic exploration, and personal dynamics, creating a rich tapestry of storytelling potential. With all that being said, there are tons of things that could take place with these groups colliding. Like I said before, some of the scenarios may indeed play out on the big screen pretty soon, with the confirmed Deadpool 3, Kang Dynasty as of now, and Secret Wars movie coming up, and all the rumored X-Men, Avengers, and past movies like the Fantastic Four, Ghost Rider, Daredevil, and so on being brought up for these movies. It will be intriguing to see the dynamics and meetings of these characters. But I want to hear what you guys think. I know I didn't really give a story, but rather just things that could happen and some interesting points that may be brought up again. But what do you guys think? Who do you like more? Which universe do you like better? X-Men or Avengers? Thanks so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all on the next one. Have an incredible day.